Okay, I think everything's good. Oh, hey, hey, Kenshin, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? How's everything sound on games on? Everything good? Everything clear? Nice, nice, nice. Good to hear. Not much and doing good. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, man. Whoa. Yeah. All seems good. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to join, yeah, if you want to join in chat, let me know. I mean, join in the call, let me know, man. Uh, if you're free, I don't want to like pull you from anything you're doing. What's it called? Right now, I'm focusing on just like trying to get in, like taking. Yeah, gonna do that mission of destroying Storm Castle, or I guess I'm storming Storm Castle. Can't say it'll stay that way on my end. My internet's acting up earlier while I was playing Final Fantasy 14. Damn.
You'll slip right inside undetected. Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnish that I like. I pray for your success.
I was gonna start earlier, but I ended up falling asleep, and then yeah, I kind of woke up late. So no time like the present, right? Wait a minute, can I actually upgrade it? No, it's fine. Actually, I get the feeling I'm gonna run into something. Yeah, I'll join, but in a bit, gotta deal with something IRL. Yeah, no problem. Just let me know when. Yeah, let me know. Let me know when when you're free. I should use these actually up and see if I can get like an upgrade in real fast. Oh yeah, I just got another rune. Let's see, what am I upgrading? It better be enough to upgrade something big, or at least something like important, because I gotta start leveling up my mind so I can start doing magic. $17,000. That should give me something. Level up. Oh damn it! I can only upgrade one thing. My strength is pretty high. My intelligence. Let's start upgrading my faith so I can start learning some magic. 1 point towards discoverability wouldn't hurt. Could use more rare drops. Okay, let's get back to it. Behold lover. Dastard ahead. Dastard? What the hell's a dastard? In short, be wary of thief. In short, enemy. Alright. Let's get on this. Wait, I'm gonna unequip the club because I don't really need it right now. I can actually use the Morning Star. And I'm a little lighter. Perfect. And the dog's barking. What the fuck? Yeah, that thing is majestic. Actually, a bladed bird. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. See, it's a good thing I upgraded something. Wonder how much runes can that thing give me? Alright, let's try this again. Since I should equip the shield in my second hand. My roll is a little heavy, but not too fat. Okay. I think I have a strategy. I really should be reading these messages as I go along. Oh, I thought I could actually sneak up on it. My mistake. Get my runes back. Yeah, so I need speed on my side for this fight, for this area, so I can't go all strength. But the club definitely clips its wings. The summoning pool is not functional. Alright, that's perfect. I kind of need this working. Alright. Oh, I can't use my... Oh yeah, I can't use my steed here. Probably move some stuff around, actually. The scimitar on this hand. And put the warning star on this hand. Just so I get a little bit of range. Oh, I forgot to equip said scimitar. Oh shit, these guys are covered in razors. I mean thorns. Look like razors for look razor wire for a little bit. Okay. Move from my mouth is on fire. Try this again. Yeah, just swinging back and forth with these weapons. So much fun. That was a trap and I fell for it. Why is it always where you're at? Ah, crap, he saw me. Ah, item. Hook claw is nice. Oh, hook claw, it's a singular. Ray's rolling. Alright. Rigged bombs. That's good to know. I wonder if going club in is the best way. I wonder if going club is the best way to start off here. Since I don't seem to be running into any bosses. Yep, there's the fat roll. Okay. Oh, that one shot at him. Ooh, that was a race to get their swing out first. He won, but I lived. Oh, that's where my runes went. Is that fire arrows on me? Can I craft some? There's all the exploding stuff. Okay. Ooh. Almost got me with that one. Oh, Jesus Christ, you actually scared me. Okay. Still no Elden Ring, but praise this message. Alright. Oh, crap. Probably should have my lantern ready. There's just so many good fire arrows. Ooh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Better keep my mouse over the mute button. Okay. Damn it, there goes my runes. It's fine. I feel like this place is gonna give me a payout anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe on the club I'm too slow. I need speed. Okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe now's not a good time to try out a new weapon. Yeah, we're gonna go with distance. Damn, I want one of them to actually give me that damn sword. Oop. Did I get a message on Discord? Thought it was something. Oh shit, being attacked, gotta pay attention. Okay. Hmm. I think Tristan, Trina's. Oh yeah, he dead. Oh shit, the lantern. Actually, hold on. Put the lantern on the quick menu. So spear seems to be the best way to go right now. There's no guard in that magic. Ugh. I got no healing items. Damn it. What does Iron Cleaver do? Yeah, he tanks that. Okay, I am free to join on VC. Okay, okay, let me pull you up on call. Let me grab my headphones first, actually.
Hey there, Cyber.
Hey, Genshin, how's everything?
It's going okay.
That's
Decided to
good.
do a little DIY project out of nowhere.
I guess one of those, you have to do it kind of thing, or it's something that needs to be done kind of thing?
It falls in that category of it doesn't have to be done, but I want to do something like this just to make shit a little easier in my life at the moment.
I feel that.
Yeah, gotta make some barricades for my damn cat so she can stop running under my bed.
Yeah, no, I kind of have like a maze set up under there for her, for my cat.
Yeah, well the problem is the underside of the thing is my box spring for my bed is such a mess because it's been busted before. So my grandfather essentially, jerry rigged it together.
Ah, I see what you mean, I see what you mean.
Yeah, he jerry rigged to make it still usable. So this mattress and bed frame are whack or mess or pretty much just barely hanging on. But she keeps running underneath there to play or hide from me when she gets in trouble. So
That's pets for you.
yeah, but yeah, I'm also just trying to keep her out of there because that way when she does get, even if she's not in trouble, I can still makes it easy for me to get a hold of her and throw her into the crate for timeout if she does get in trouble, or when I'm just going to sleep to put her in there. Because she gets in way too much stuff when I try to sleep to let her roam around.
You know, my cat kind of does that actually. Like she likes to throw her. I swear, I feel like she feeds the roaches like they're her own pets, kind of thing.
Yeah, she doesn't. Mine doesn't do that. It's more so. For me, it's just more so the fact she will climb up on things I've told her, I've gotten onto her not to climb up before. And she still does it. I know she's still gonna do it, but I'm trying to make her do it as little as possible. So that way mainly so that way she can be out of the room more and also not get on things, because everyone here doesn't really like having the cats or get on the tables and whatnot.
Oh no, I trained my cat since she was a kitten to stay off the tables.
Well, I didn't get mine. Well, I didn't get mine immediately. I got her like a couple weeks or so after she was born, because she was weaned, so she was weaned off her mom.
Ah, okay. I got my cat like when she was I want to say like 2-3 weeks old, I guess.
Yeah. Mine's a couple weeks along, and she's growing to the point where she looked like she was more of a close to an adult cat than she was a kitten anymore.
Ah, does she shed based on seasons or no?
Yeah, she hasn't really shedded yet, because I got her back around October, somewhere around there. She was born, and she's like probably 2 months old already by that point, a month or two old. But yeah, it's less that I'm wanting her to. It's less of her getting down there, but it's also like it says, man, just to keep her from running under there and getting into stuff, and also to keep her from hitting toys she gets from taking them under there too.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're just basically creating like dust magnets.
Yeah, but not only that, it's not only that though. Like I said, she likes to use that as her hideaway spot when she gets in trouble, or when I'm just getting up out of my bed. Because when I've gotten up before, just to get onto her, she's ran because she knows she's got in trouble. But I've also thrown her in that crate again when I go to sleep. So this just makes easier on me in the long run.
Oh, that's good. Have you there's these metal bed frames you can get that it just elevates your mattress instead of like using a box spring.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, no, the thing to note though is this mattress, this thing I'm using is old. Like it was like my grandfather's mom's bed frame. And on top of that, again, I don't have for me at least, I don't have any form of income. So for me, you can imagine I got to do what I get.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. No, I was just recommending it. Like, it's pretty good for.
Yeah, I'm sure it works fine. I mean, my dad's had to get newer frames, or probably newer box frames and matches for himself because of his back and everything.
Oh, speaking of like bed accessories, I need to get I need to get a memory foam pillow. This $2 Walmart pillow is not cutting it anymore. Picking up with like neck pains now.
Yeah, I get you.
God damn it! Trying to storm this castle has been a pain. But it's the Dark Souls experience, right?
Yeah.
See if I can hit this idiot with blood loss. Oh yes, that shit is so helpful. Fucking Wind Knight. Oh shit. I love how realistic these enemies are, because like shit, the shield's not working, he just two hands the sword on me. How was your Final Fantasy 14 session?
It's going fine. Clear. Mainly right now, leveling on my all my jobs.
Oh. Is there no raids?
Yeah, I don't do that stuff.
Fair enough. So you just play for the story?
I play. Yeah, I generally play for the story and do some of the other content. I don't do like the hardcore stuff. Because I don't like doing those things.
Hmm.
Mainly because for me it's a lack of self-confidence in myself, and general kind of worry of having to worry about doing them.
These fucking jackasses. I think after this I'm gonna do. This is not my last stream of this game. I'm gonna do one more later this week, or like next week when I'm doing like off time. Actually, no, it depends. It depends on how far I get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Because like I really, you know, it was a snow day. I really wish I was playing this all day. My brother got suspended from school, and you know.
He got suspended from school.
Yeah, so you know, kind of really didn't. I really couldn't stream. I wanted to stream earlier today.
That's right. I was like, what the hell did he do to get suspended?
Fights. You know, it's teenage stuff.
That stuff.
I can't really complain. I used to get into fights too.
Yeah. No, yeah, I never got into fights when I was going to school, but yeah, man, the most trouble I got into when I went was teacher got on my case because I was, you know, we're going to lunch and teacher got on my case because I was jumping up ahead to go to the salad bar because my high school did two different kind of lunch. You had two options or a salad bar for lunch, and none of the other options sounded good, so I was jump up ahead to go grab a salad, and she forced me to the back of the line, and I, under my breath, called her a bitch.
And then you got suspended for that?
I didn't get suspended. I got in-school suspension.
Ugh. Yeah, I always hated that. Like.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, in-school suspension's worse, because the thing is, though, they don't want you falling asleep or doing anything else, but it's like, you got nothing else to pick up your time throughout the day, so you just, once you do all your schoolwork and whatnot, you got nothing. Like, you got nothing all day.
So it's just basically simulated jail time.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, though, it was the vice principal I call that, too.
Oh, so she was just flexing her power then.
Probably flexing her power or some other stupid shit, because the school was so boring at times because there's like very little fights going on. A lot of us students probably swear that some of the teachers are even hoping a fucking fight would break out just to make something happen around there.
I swear, when I was in middle school, my teacher took away students' Game Boys just so he could have something to play during off time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
You ever think teachers claim stuff from like Lost and Found? After like,
yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I mean, they are underpaid when you think about it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's true. Though some teachers kind of don't deserve crap because some of them are just there to do the motion. Others aren't that enthusiastic about teaching. It's just where they could end up.
Oh yeah, no. There's a controversial YouTuber I follow, right? And he quit his teaching job because, whoa. Oh crap, I forgot to close this. Crap, actually, let me clear this out in a second. Gotta clear out this room.
No problem.
Okay, I don't think anyone else here is gonna hit me. Alright, let me close the Ubisoft thing. I was letting my brother play, Rainbow Six on my computer.
Yeah.
And let me close Steam just to keep my not my bitrate. What do you call it? My internet.
CPU.
No. See, yeah, I guess stuff that's constantly connected online.
No, your bandwidth.
Bandwidth. That's the word. God damn it. This knife is amazing, but the range is so short.
Usually how it works with the speedier weapons. You get more speed, but you exchange for range.
Yeah, and I need speed for this big guy. And magic, also that sword is magic. I'll be happy if I kill this guy and I get his fucking, I get his damn, what do you call it? His damn, wind sword. That would actually be very helpful. God damn it. Here he switches to two-hand.
Did you see that? Hear about that stuff announced at Sony's State of Play earlier?
Oh yeah, all those games announced. Yeah, fucking half of Twitter's angry about it not being a Dino Crisis. Everyone got debated.
Yeah. To be fair though, I don't blame them for being mad that's not Dino Crisis.
Dude, dinosaurs, weather. It seemed like a crisis. There was a red-haired girl. Everyone was screaming Regina.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't blame people. I don't blame people at all, because let's be honest here.
Capcom.
I would have, yeah. And again, I would also have been pretty excited too if it was Dino Crisis, because like holy shit, holy shit. Three hasn't killed the series entirely yet, though. It's all that series has gotten since that has been references.
I mean, yeah, Dino Crisis 3 is fucking crazy. So I was expecting it to say Dino Crisis 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. 3 wasn't. Its story's nutty, though. To be fair, though, they stopped caring after Dino Crisis 2 for the story. 2 was definitely kind of crazy with the story as it was, but
actually, I want
3 was bonkers, but that gameplay was awful.
Oh yeah, like wasn't it like some type of not a rail shooter? It was like a shoot 'em up kind of. It was dumb. It was really dumb from what I remember.
It was a third person. It was like a third-person shooter with a fixed camera. You know the reason why. The stuff that made Devil May Cry 1 quite the headache to play through.
Actually, I really like Devil May Cry 1.
Well, it's a fine game, but it makes it a headache to play because of fixed camera in an action game like that.
That's fair. Actually, what's it called? I have my hacked PS, my legal working PS Mini, and I have Dino Crisis on it, so I was thinking about playing that for stream one of these days.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd also be interesting to see if you decide to use a guide to help you find the endings, or if you decide to try and take a shot and guess which one you'll get.
I'd take a shot with it. Like, you ever saw? Are you subscribed to Spear Hunter?
I've seen her stuff. I'm not sub to her.
Oh, okay, well, she did a Dino Crisis retrospective.
Yeah, I see her do that, and as well as one for Devil May Cry.
Hey, Harold, how are you? Oh shit, my runes! I was paying attention to the chat. God damn it. Oh wait. It's like I have second wind on or something. That's good to hear, that's good to hear. Oh, he's stuck behind the door and I can't even hurt him. I'm doing well. Today I have a guest with me. It's my buddy Grave Kenshin.
Yo. Get ready to the chat at the moment. Still working on this little DIY project I'm doing here.
Don't hurt yourself, man.
Almost done with it here, but I'm gonna use a lot of this damn silver tape to make sure this holds on my damn bed.
Silver tape? Oh, like duct tape?
Yeah, it's kind of like that there. Like I said, I'm out to use stuff here because I don't care about this box frame anymore because it's crap. But I'm also trying to be careful because my grandfather still cares about the bed frame.
Damn. Well, just
like I said, the bed frame belonged to his mom. I believe it was. So it's like he wants me to try and take care of the thing because it's also like just say all this thing. This thing still has wheels with blocks on it.
Oh, I remember my first bed frame was basically like wood and it was like a wooden frame with a missing leg and cinder blocks holding it up. It's a very ghetto setup.
Oh yeah.
Part of me just wants to say just run past all these people. Yeah, might as well, right? They can only follow me so far.
Yeah. I'm done with it for now, though. Here, finally.
That's good.
You have to wait and see how it works.
Did you have to pick it up? Did you have to do like car, like car repair style, where you like just go under it and just like fix it up like that?
Nah, I wasn't gonna do that there. Like I said, the bed frame's low enough to where she can run under it. I could probably reach underneath there with my arms, but I can't get actually under it.
Huh.
Like I said, it's an old bed frame that's low enough for that kind of crap. I was also trying to do it to find one of her toys. I don't know what she's done with it.
Hopefully it turns up.
Yeah, it's either in the house somewhere, and that's what I was trying to see if she's got it underneath there, but it's not there. Let's see.
Shit. Ooh, fell.
And now I can finally read chat clearer. Hi there, Harold. Back to this other show State of Play. I was actually kind of surprised by this one, but I'm actually intrigued by it. Was that Gundam game?
Oh yeah, dude. I thought it was a first-person Gundam game. Like that would have been pretty cool. I've never
Yeah.
that concept's never been done before.
I'm gonna say it's a first-person. It's Gundam Overwatch is essentially what it is.
Is it Overwatch? 'Cause I thought it's just like a Gundam like fighter.
That's like Overwatch.
Oh, so like they have. I didn't notice. Maybe I gotta take a look at that trailer again.
Yeah, like I said, it gives you very Overwatch vibes. So it's like Gundam Overwatch, but I myself is still willing to try it out there because I'm a Gundam fan.
Dang, I didn't see Shining Gundam, so I'm a little hesitant on it. Unless they're gonna sell us the better Gundams later on. You know what I mean?
They might bring some of the some of the spin-off ones there, but for the most part, they're sticking to the ones that act hard.
The iconic.
Not just iconic, but the ones that actually act like the Universal Century ones.
So basically, the ones that have a perfect grade.
No, yeah, the ones that perfect grade, essentially the ones that perfect grade, and the ones that also generally use how to use actual weapons, whereas Mobile Fighter was more of a martial arts one.
I don't think I played that one. Wait, I think I did actually. That was on PlayStation 1, right?
No, G-Gundam's full name is Mobile Fighter G-Gundam.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like the. My bad.
That's fine. That's just thing. G-Gundam's full name is Mobile Fighter G-Gundam. Most others are generally referred to as Mobile Suit Gundam.
What's it called? I'm trying to remember about G Gundam. Yeah, I need to start watching a lot of the older Gundam shows. What's it called? Like I've been, Netflix actually has a lot of them.
Huh. Yeah, I've tried binge watching it. I tried binge watching Gundam Wing, but then I had to stop for a while because for one, that's like way too much to try to go through.
Is it Gundam? Yeah, Gundam Wing is kind of memey too. On top of that.
Well, it's not just meme. It's more so you gotta remember, like a lot of the main Gundam stuff is like.
Oh Jesus! Sorry, I'm scared.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's just I was trying to say though, most Gundam is a war drama, so try to binge watch all that stuff in like one day is a little much compared to watching something like Mobile Fighter G Gundam or.
Yeah, it's just like bad Gundam of the week, and then a fight breaks out.
Yeah, it's like what is the match for the day kind of deal for G Gundam, whereas for all the other ones it's a war drama and it can be a little much, trying to keep up with everything as well as process all of it in a row there while binge watching it.
Actually, now that I'm an adult, I should really rewatch that anime because what was it called? The how like certain animes, their dubs are. Oh my god, I almost fell off. A lot of their dubs are super censored, so like maybe there's cussing in it.
Maybe though. I'll die by G Gundam's dub. I will die on that hill.
The dub being good or dub being bad? Because I think the dub is actually pretty funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's actually entertaining.
Yeah, no, I'll die on the hill that G Gundam dub is good.
Who said the '90s dubbers didn't care? Right? I mean, actually, think about it. The '90s dubs were like, I think it's the '80s dubs that weren't that good. It was the '90s dubs. Now those are worth talking about. Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, man.
Oh yeah, like I said, they definitely got good. Though to be, like, I remember some of those were also. To be fair though, Toonami and whatnot wasn't as well known as, sadly, 4Kids and Foxes on their stuff.
Yeah, it's because Toonami's not a dubbing company. Toonami was a block hour.
Yeah, Toonami was a block hour, but yeah, I remember Fox was also had a block hour, and any anime they put on there was generally dubbed by 4Kids.
True.
So, compared to the fact where kids would probably see, Toonami or any of that stuff in the afternoon after school or whatnot, whereas Fox usually aired a lot of their stuff either around that same time during weekdays or mostly on Saturday mornings. It was, yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeah, because there were 4Kids was the ones who initially dubbed Pokemon.
They held on to that license for the longest time.
Don't blame them though. Though they also did some of the dumbest dubbing, or having to change things. Though at the time it's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense why, but can you thought something better? Why change the name of our rice ball to a jelly donut?
They didn't understand the term of like different types of foods. They look like I guess like a bear claw to them.
Maybe you're saying they could have changed. They could have given it a different name than just calling it a jelly donut.
One of the most famous mistranslations ever. How much?
Yeah.
Actually, probably in the subscript, it probably came up as like a sweet ball or something, right?
Probably.
Because you got to remember, like, these translators give them a base script, and then they have to try and localize it based off that.
Yeah, yeah, that's for some of them there. Though of course there were some anime that got lucky with their dubbing process. That, like for example, like some anime were just either such flops that most people didn't really, that the owners didn't really care, like Ghost Stories.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because the studio was going out of business, but they had to like put it out anyway because they were contracted. Is that the story?
No, it's more so the anime itself didn't do so good in Japan because it was more of a horror mystery show. Because the whole thing about Japanese ghosts and everything. And since it didn't do well, and when the whole when the dubbing boom hit hard, API somehow got the rights to Ghost Stories. And when they were given, and what rules they were given, the people who owned it really just told them how the ghost is dealt with is fine, and the character names. Like, those are the main things that needed to stay. Like ghosts, how you deal with them, character names, all that's fine. They were almost, and after that, they were literally given almost free rein for everything else, and they literally turned it to a dark comedy.
And it's been in almost like every YouTube poop ever.
It's YouTube poop. It's always you can always expect to get a compilation of some of the funny anime stuff, cause it's just that. Yeah, like I said, it's literally an official abridged series. It's the best way to describe Ghost Stories.
I just realized Harold spelled my name as Signer. Oof. This castle's taking a lot out of me.
Yeah, if we get a hold of, draw their attention one at a time.
Unfortunately, if I want to, but what's it called? The guy with the horn, the moment I have to run in and slam the thing on him. Ah, damn it! I got fat rolls again. Hate doing fat rolls. Okay. It's like I have to constantly keep switching weapons in this castle just to go through it. See? I can't even tell when he's far away or not. These guys got magic swords on them. I thought upping my discovery would give me a bigger chance of picking this shit up. Because if I can pick up that sword, I'll switch to it so fast.
Let's do here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that TMNT Cowabunga collection was announced.
Oh, dude, I am so getting that. I'm happy it's getting a physical release too.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that thing.
Well, I mean, you know, yeah, Konami finally did something good. Granted, though, I feel like Konami's just trying to ride the coattails of that other TMNT game.
More than likely, and let's also be fair here too. For the most part, the only good thing Konami's done as of late has generally been collections.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna complain because eventually, the more these collections sell, the more of a chance I'll get my DS collection, my Castlevania DS collection. Ah, man, I just realized they'll probably do an N64 Castlevania collection before they'll do a DS collection.
I feel like I'd have to pair that up with something else because literally just the 2 N64 games do not have enough on them.
Yeah, true. No, there's 3 N64 games actually, so possibly.
There's Castlevania 64, then there's the
Lament
other half of it.
There's
No,
one.
Lament of It's is PS2.
No, not Lament. It's a Curse of something. It's the one where you play as a wolf guy.
Cornell, that's also in 64, but that's the other one.
Yeah. So wait, there's only 2.
Yeah, there's only 2, dude.
Oh. Okay. Never. I swear I thought there were 3.
Curse of Darkness, Lament of Innocence were PS2.
Maybe they can add it. Maybe they can add a Castlevania Judgment.
No. Yeah, I thought that'd be an insult to Judgment, personally.
Like a middle finger to someone. It'll be a big middle finger to somebody, right?
I mean, like here's the thing I'll say right now. I'd say Judgment, I will say, may not be the best game in the series, but I'd also say it's not the worst either. I'd also like that. I'd really say I thought that'd be an insult to Castlevania Judgment to pair it up with those two.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, it would fill up all the 3D games. Oh, that's not true. I forgot about the PS2 games.
Yeah. So there's, and of course the other problem is those two with the other two that are on the N64. That'd be some finagling they'd have to do to get the camera control working. Cause you remember how
C buttons, yeah. Camera buttons, 1999, baby.
Yeah, camera buttons, or if you played a fighting game, there are your other attack buttons. Look at you, Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Oh, speaking of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I need to start grabbing Mortal Kombat games on. Shit, not. Was there a Mortal Kombat port on the Wii? No, there's not. I can't purchase that from the eShop, can I? Damn it, the eShop is closing soon, and I'm mad about that.
I don't know what could have been.
No, I don't think there's. No, there's a Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the Wii.
Yeah.
I just want to get it just to have it in my collection. You know what I mean?
Fair enough there, but I'd also say that's a game you're perfectly fine not playing.
Yeah, true. Like, you know, wait, but dude, I get to play as Mocap, the most iconic Mortal Kombat character ever.
I mean, I think it was also a Deadly Alliance.
Mocap?
Yeah. Where he actually has a proper ending.
Mocap has an ending? I thought he was
It's either Deadly Alliance or Deception, one of the two where he's in, but he has an actual ending.
Oh god, he spotted me, didn't he?
Like you gotta remember, everything pre-Armageddon, all the characters, even generally have an ending of some kind that are playable. It's only Armageddon where they have an ending, but that ending is literally just them doing a kata followed by the text and a voiceover telling you what happened.
Ah, okay. I feel like we're never gonna get anything as charming as Cooking with Scorpion.
Good Lord, the Crypt. So that's definitely one thing I think everyone can agree on was like the best addition to
the series,
the 3D games. For the 3D games in particular was the Crypt.
Well, actually, the Crypt's been evolving in each game. It's basically a first person dungeon crawler.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I said, I think that's why everyone can agree. Like when the series went 3D with the Deadly Alliance, that was the best thing they added in was the Crypt.
True.
And I'll be honest here. I don't care what people say about Shijinko for Deception onwards. I actually did. I like the Conquest mode for him where it was how that story played out, where you're not actually part of the whole thing, but you are literally there from the very beginning of the Mortal Kombat series, like for the first game, like even pre-first game, all the way up to, Deception.
Okay, I gotta make you a mod, man, because I keep getting all these bots in my. I keep getting these bots in my stream.
And I just saw right there. I just saw them right there.
Did you want to be a mod?
If you want to make me one, dude.
All right, and I timed you out. My bad.
Thanks, Cyro.
There you go. I think you have mod chip now. Okay, sorry. Back to OBS.
Yeah, I can put them in timeout and hide user on this channel.
And also, you can also say whatever you want without Mama Susan censoring you.
Let's see, hide user timeout, remove. Okay, yeah. So I can do everything. Just to example, like I just did the click on thing for Eldo. I didn't click on nothing else just to make sure everything showed up.
Oh, you just want to see what your options are?
I just want to make sure it all showed up because I clicked on the one for the bot there and it didn't show the remove one, so I was wanting to make sure.
No, I removed the bot actually.
Yeah, I know. I saw you mentioned deleting. I just wanted to make sure it was, make sure that option was there. Yeah, just want to make sure the option was there and nothing else was wrong. YouTube wasn't screwing me over again. Was all.
And you gotta be careful. YouTube tends to get on your case if you even watch people you're not supposed to watch.
Yeah, which sadly for them, probably is quite a bit for me because there are people I try to find that are less biased in certain content and will openly call people out, call both sides out on things.
Oh no, same. I got kicked out of the algorithm just because of I was following. I'm not following. Like I watched the Steven Crowder video, right? And mind you, I'm not a fan of Steven Crowder. I just wanted to know why I kept getting ads for him.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Crowder, but I've watched some of his stuff, and I'll admit it can actually be funny to watch since
he's a comedian.
They do report on stuff, but him and the guys there do know how to crack some jokes. Okay, yeah, this can be, they're being serious on topics, and they know when to get serious and whatnot, but it can also be fun. Like they know how to make it entertaining.
Exactly. I don't know. When you remove choice, it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, it definitely gets. Yeah, it also irks me the most too, because you're not giving me the option to learn more and change my opinion, or actually have form a solid one. You're making it say you're getting this information on this side and you're sticking with it, kind of deal.
Oh, you don't like the idea of this is the only information I'm going to give you, and that's what I'm going to leave you with?
Yeah. And it's also kind of why I watch Razor Fist.
Oh, I used to watch Razor Fist actually.
Yeah. I still watch his stuff. I still watch some of his rants and retrospects and stuff, and even though I may not get some of the references he makes because he's older or more in stuff more than I am, but I still get a good chuckle out of it.
No. I like his Star Fox review. I don't know. Did he ever not review? He did a Star Fox retrospective.
Yeah, he might have. I think he might have though. I know he did Breath of Fire because that's how I found him. I found through his Breath of Fire retrospective.
I gotta check his channel out again. See if he ended up doing Star Fox Zero.
I don't recall if he did or not though. He's dabbled with a bunch of stuff. I think the recent retrospective he did was over the Hitman's games.
Really?
Yeah, that was his recent one. He also has his usual. He also has a bunch of his usual rants that goes on, which are gloriously entertaining. And I think he's done a few more Metal Mythos.
You know what I used to did you ever see Alpha Omega Sin?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Yeah.
Did he just quit the internet or something?
He still posts on Twitter. I just don't think there's really been anything worth him making a video on YouTube for.
True. The ranting community kind of I don't want to say died out because ranting still kind of happens on YouTube. It just turned into TED Talks now.
Yeah, probably. That also probably say for him, it's also there's nothing of interest for him really. Because if he's gonna do something like that, it has to be something he's interested in, and there's not really been that much that's came out probably, or something you say he's gonna stay out of because it's getting a little too hairy depending on the side of where it goes.
True. Well, that's why I'm doing the whole entire VTuber thing. It's easier to hide yourself with a character than putting yourself out there.
Oh yeah. I think it's less that. I think it's more so he just wanting to stay out of certain things because there's a lot of crap he a lot of stuff he'll occasionally make videos on or call out before. And nowadays he's probably just tired of all the nonsense that came out for the gaming industry and whatnot. Because let's be honest,
Gaming
there's
in.
still plenty of,
Oh yeah.
plenty of it. I think and I wouldn't blame if he just got tired of wanting to call it all out.
No, yeah, no, because nobody listens. Well, not nobody listens. It's, you know what I mean.
And it's literally the shareholders and them up higher up don't really listen or don't really care for the most part.
No, it's honestly gaming has kind of gotten worse since the introduction of loot boxes and all that. You know what I mean? Because it's just games are being made to be less fun, and you have to pay to make it fun.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why I call myself a retro gamer than anything else.
Well, I say the way for me is like if it's a paid game with stuff like that in there, and it does more than just cosmetic stuff. That's where I got issues. If it's free to play, I'm not gonna fault them because you got to make money somehow.
That's true. That's true. Because you have to, deal with the resale market.
Yeah.
I.e. GameStop. Shit, I gotta equip the fucking knife. And let's unequip the club and equip the second weapon in my hand.
But yeah, just primarily for me, like I said, if it's a paid game and there's loot box stuff in there, but it's primarily like cosmetical stuff, I'm like, I don't really care at that point. It's not gonna affect the game or not, and it's just there to make you look pretty.
True. Oh my god, I finally got this guy.
Yeah. Which for me is why I had no real issues of it with like games like Overwatch. Like, yeah, they're there, but they don't give you an advantage. It's literally just cosmetic stuff. I'm like, I give less of a crap because of that.
I mean, I love playing Overwatch, but then they ended up bending the knee to China. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this series.
Oh, fair. Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically, I'm done with Blizzard in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you there. Yeah, and I saw you got the kill. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm also just saying, in general, it's just in terms of loot boxes, I got less of an issue if it's literally just cosmetic stuff. I have less of an issue with that entirely.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! I wasted a heal potion.
Yeah, but like Battlefront 2 and like games like Battlefront 2 and whatnot are where I got irked with, because like that's literally paying to win.
Oh crap! I forgot on the Discord I used to be part of. They were talking about how Battlefield was No, you said Battlefield or Battlefront?
Battlefront, yeah, Battlefront 2.
Okay, that's the Star Wars game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the EA Battlefront 2 is like, I had an issue with that one when it first came, because it was very pay to win.
Yep. Oh, dude, that's the good thing about all these retro games. That's a good thing about all these retro games coming back and having online play. You have to have skill to actually be good at it.
Oh yeah. Had a game genie at the back of the day.
Well, true. Or a hack, or in this case, you got to be a hacker, right?
Yeah, depending. Yeah, it's probably there. I mean, when I was younger, I used Game Genie a lot. I eventually stopped using them, but yeah, when I was much younger, I used Game Genie quite a bit.
Didn't Game Genie actually fuck up cartridges? Like pull the little metal rods out, or metal... You know what I'm talking about? Those things?
Don't know really. I don't really know that. I didn't really have that kind of issue with most of my games. Like, if I was to play those games out and play them, I think they'd all still work pretty well right now for me. The only thing, well, play-wise, that'd be fine. The the battery memory in them are more likely dead. So doubt very many will save my data anymore.
I feel like I can run against this wall. I'm not gonna take the risk.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think. But I was also going to say, like, with that Turtles collection, I was kind of surprised with the games they chose. Like, I wasn't expecting them to literally put.
They put everything from the 90s.
Yeah, I'd say they literally put almost every single game pre the 2003 show on there.
Ah man, freaking dude, Turtles in Time. We're getting, and the Power Stone Heist, which is the Sega Genesis version with alternate bosses.
Yeah, we're getting both. We're getting all three versions of Turtles in Time.
Super Nintendo arcade. It's a good year to be a Turtles fan.
Yeah, I mean, we're also getting we're also getting all three of the NES games.
The Game Boy Color game?
Yeah, the Game Boy games. That one surprised me.
Yeah.
I was even more surprised they put they even put both fucking tournament. I think they put all three tournament fighters on there as well.
Yo, turtles for Evo. Right?
Yeah, yeah. As much as I'd like that, I probably wouldn't though, because the base game is quite unbalanced.
Oh, what was the thing? Like Splinter was broken, Super Shredder was
Uh,
broken.
uh, and for the Super Nintendo one, Shredder's pretty strong. Armagon is ridiculous.
Armagon's the shark guy, right?
Yeah, Armagon's the shark. Yeah, he's ridiculous because it's for him he has an uppercut, a dive attack, and a projectile. He's got all three of those. Shredder's a little absurd because he's a charge character, but he has like a dash and uppercut. He can reflect your attacks back at you. And I guess they're number two. If they don't turn them off, all these characters have got mutagen moves, and that meter builds even if the attacks are blocked.
Was Casey Jones ever playable in any of them?
The Genesis version.
We're getting.
But the Genesis
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but the Genesis version also had the problem of the problem with the Genesis version that it was a 3-button fighter, and well, it was 3 buttons, and only 2 of them were your attack buttons. The third was a taunt, where if you wanted to use your character's desperation move, you had to use the taunt button with the input.
So Skullgirls kind of does that actually. Well,
Yeah,
it's not a taunt button; it's a taunt command.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, the problem with the Genesis tournament fire is that it's also insanely difficult. It's much harder than the Super Nintendo one, and especially if you're like wanting to see the true ending for the story mode thing or even the tournament mode, you would have to play it on the hardest difficulty on the Genesis version. The Super Nintendo one, you can at least you also get like a standard kind of endings on the lower ones, but you also can get you don't have to play on the hardest one. You can play like on the I think it's the second or third hardest to get the good ending or the full ending. Oh yeah, Case is also playable on the NES version of Tournament Fighters.
Tournaments. You ready for that meme to be revived?
Yeah. No, that'll be fair. That series, the series has been in. As a Tournament Fighters is still pretty well known, like for for the fans for it though, because there is a fan game out there called essentially TMNT Cross Justice League Turbo.
That's a real game, or that's a fan game.
It's a fan game.
I think
They literally use the TMNT character models. They use and they use the Justice League Task Force models to make this a 2v2 fighting game. And they also brought in some other characters in there too, like I think they made their own version of Shredder called Omega Shredder, and they also brought in Kirby.
Kirby, like from Super Nintendo Kirby.
Not a Super Nintendo Kirby. There was going to be a 5th turtle called Kirby at some point.
What artist is named Kirby?
No, not Kirby. No, it's a 5th. Well, I don't think it was based on an artist, but this might have been a character that was in development at the time. I'm getting Dark Souls 1 flashbacks with this area right here because this reminds me so much of the Stone Gargoyles.
There's these. Oh, sure, I got a new emote. There's these freaking bladed birds, man. It's fucking freaky. I'm praying I find another grace point soon. Man, they really want you to use this jump button. Platforming in my Dark Souls game, can you believe that? Oh shit! Are you kidding me? I got killed by a stray arrow. You know what? I progressed enough in this castle. I'm gonna start taking care of some side quest stuff. Right?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
1 hour, no bosses yet. Shame. I miss riding my horse. Looks like Stormcastle's gonna be an off-stream thing for me. I was gonna say, shit. Oh, did you see the JoJo game? I'm actually a little annoyed about the JoJo game coming. Mostly because I imported that game back on PS3.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just basically I don't want to say reselling, but they're kind of reselling me a game it's even the same. That game is all the way up to, you know, the only thing they can actually do that makes sense for it to justify it. The fact that Stone Ocean has a dub now and a sub, because originally Stone Ocean didn't have a sub, so like, you know, they kind of had to like use I guess Japanese equivalent of like, you know, Troy Baker in them. If that makes any sense.
If who knows?
Wait, no, I cleared out this castle. I have to go free this guy now.
Like, yeah, here it is though. Kirby was meant to be was going to be a 5th member of the Turtle Team in the 4th movie. You know, the one that got canceled initially.
Is that the one that was also supposed to be a Power Rangers crossover?
No, that was with the Next Mutation, like the TV series. They crossed over with that one. That had a different character, Venus de Milo, which yeah, she was blatantly made and used just to have just to be more of a Power Rangers knockoff for the show.
Turtle titties, right?
Uh-huh.
That made no sense.
Yeah. But yeah, the initial plan was that this Kirby was going to be from another dimension, and he was also named after Jack Kirby, the comic book artist.
Oh, that's actually a pretty nice homage.
Yeah. Of course, so the guys who made the TMNT he was essentially their idol, you know. Like their mutual, like, as the mutual idol for both Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Like they even referenced him in like both in the Mirage comics and even the 2003 show.
Is IDW taking care of those comics now?
Who knows? That's I have to find out there, but we'll have to see how well they do.
True. Oh, you know, I was surprised Usagi has his own comic.
Usagi got his own I think it was during the 2003 series when they were doing those.
Huh.
To be fair, he was definitely a character worth checking out because of all the extra characters they added in the series that didn't get a full-on conclusion of their stuff. His world is definitely most interesting to explore. Because, you know, Samurai Rabbit.
Ronin Samurai Rabbit.
Yeah. And of course, we only get like we get a good look around. We get a brief look around in what his world's like in that one big old collaboration of episodes for TMNT where they had to deal with Ultimate Draco.
Oh yeah, freaking 2003, right? Not the 2012.
Yeah, 2003 one where Ultimate Draco literally appeared and sent the turtles essentially to another dimension, and it was essentially a dimension based on a form of their own worst nightmare, essentially.
I mean, was it dimensions? Because I'm pretty sure Donnie got sent into the future.
It was a different world. It was a different kind of world, though, entirely. Because where Donnie got sent up was a world where as old as he was doing an experiment and he disappeared, and that's what caused the team to fall. And the team fell apart there. And he appeared when they were much older, and both of them very well battle scarred.
True.
Like Mikey, like if I recall, Mikey was literally missing an arm.
Yeah, Mikey also wears a do-rag too.
Yeah, and of course, yeah. Mikey lost an arm. Casey was dead. Leo was scarred to hell, and I think Leo was
He's blind. He's blind and he uses one sword.
Yeah, Leo's blind and Raph was scarred to hell, I believe. they all three of them also died too in that final fight against this Ultra Shredder or whatever it was. I forgot what it was called.
Was it? Yeah, yeah, because he took over the world, all that stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Mikey was sent to a world where they're all superheroes.
And freaking Rav, I think Rav had the most interesting one. The fact that he was sent into another Mirage comic.
Yeah.
God damn it, another bot?
I see it.
Why am I getting bots? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I deleted that.
Is it because I'm streaming Elden Ring, or is it because I'm just streaming?
Probably because Elden Ring's still a big thing right now.
That's fair.
Okay, now it tells me I'm moderator for this channel.
Ah.
Now I got the pop up for that.
Oh, now you get the little wrench?
Yeah. I'll probably pop up when I make another message, but yeah, I just got the pop up saying I'm a moderator now. But I'm like, of course, now I get it.
Well, welcome, welcome to the mod club.
Yeah. I ain't the first channel I'm mod of.
That's true. That's true. I'm pretty sure. Do you mod for Dolius?
Yeah. I'm more so commentating. I'm more so a commentator. I think I'm more so a commentator in his though, but probably close enough to being a mod.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to like get myself properly set up for the
Move the Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, move the Twitch and also the PNGtuber, the VTubing thing I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Crap, I forgot what it was.
What was what? Either way, though, what's it called? Soon enough, I'll be working. I'll be working with some other VTubers. Or collabing? Is that the term? I should carry my club in this open world.
Okay, there we go. Internet straightened itself back out.
What happened? Oh, you're having connection issues?
Yeah, in general, like the stream stopped and the thing wasn't responding to me doing my search.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, that Exo Primal was that one. Is that what you're talking about? Which it's
pissed off. Everyone.
Yeah.
Pissed off everyone who had a shred of respect. Hope for Capcom.
Yeah, though. Yeah, though. We'll say though, it's interesting that this article I'm looking at, which is Yahoo News, says it's like their favorite. Expert probably get from Capcom that looks like someone in management's favorite games of the last 5 years were Overwatch and Earth Defense Force.
Earth Defense Force?
Yeah, that's a series.
That's the one with the giant bugs, right?
Giant bugs, giant aliens, a lot of crazy giant shit. So of course, when they bring the giant bugs, in my mind, it jumps to more so the Body Harvest on the N64.
Body Harvest?
Yeah.
That's a game?
Yeah, I remember that game because I never watched one of my cousins play it when I was younger. The Dealfield Chronicle, which, yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the trailer for it, but look at it, yeah, this gives me very Tactics vibes. Like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, speaking of Tactics, did you hear it? They kind of had to, delay it again for something.
The Triangle Strategy, or what it was, or?
No, Advance Wars?
Oh, Advance Wars. And I'm not really been keeping up with it because I don't have a Switch, so if it's something that comes out on Switch, I'm not really trying to keep up with it most of the time.
That's fair. You're mostly on Steam anyway, right?
At Steam and PlayStation 4 right now. Because I've never had a reason to get a PlayStation 5. Of course, the only game I get right now for would have been the new Ratchet and Clank, and that's it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I see getting it. I mean, my copy of Demon's Souls. My copy of Elden Ring can run on... My PS4 copy should be able to run on the PS5, right? But I hate that selective, what do you call it? selective backwards compatibility. That shit's annoying.
Yeah, that's definitely annoying there. Let's see. Valkyrie Elysium. I think that's how they're gonna pronounce it.
Which I believe
This
is a sequel to Valkyrie Profile.
Yeah, it's a new Valkyrie Profile. So, seems like it's more of an action game than RPG, which I'm like, yeah, I'm mildly disappointed that though, because for me it's like, I'm getting kind of tired of all the old RPG games becoming more action oriented these days.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
I thought Sony was gonna have their own shit. I thought Sony was gonna have their own answer to Fire Emblem or at least Final Fantasy Tactics.
Sony, I doubt Sony will have their own thing. Most anything else that was a tactical RPG kind of game was usually came from other groups. As the most notable, it was Square. It was Square with Final Fantasy Tactics. The first game for that though, and then that was really it though. Those that and essentially, well, the main thing, but the initial version of Tactics has never initially left a Sony console because it was PlayStation 1, and then the Tactics War of the Lions was a remake, was on the PSP. The other tactical games that they did were on Nintendo consoles.
Jesus Christ, the sword's doing this dragon filthy.
Let's see, Returnal's getting an update, which that's okay. Ghostwire Tokyo, which I think I've seen that. I've seen a few stuff of that. It looks interesting, but I'm wanting to wait and see.
It's Yokai Watch. No, I'm kidding.
Forspoken, which I think I've heard or watched that before, but it's always left my memory because I was like, okay, it's neat, but I'll wait. A new trailer for Stranger of Paradise: Final Fantasy Origin. The one that's got the whole chaos memes.
I forgot that game came out, honestly.
Okay. And of course, there's a Gundam Evolution. That was it. That was the Gundam Overwatch game. It's called Gundam Evolution.
Oh, so people are just gonna call it Gundam Watch?
Don't know. I don't know. Like, we'll probably call it by its actual name, but it's just the fact that the gameplay-wise looks very Overwatch. Of course, it being free to play is what also got my interest. Like, I'm willing to probably check this out.
Oh, it's free to play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
They had Giga Bash, which this article says is probably the closest to a new War of the Monsters game that we'll get, which is like, yeah, probably. And here's that updated JoJo game.
Seriously, I don't know how that's gonna work, man. It's just an updated game.
Yeah. And then there's that Trek to Yomi, which it might be interesting just by the description. A moody side scroller. This moody side scroller looks Japanese as hell, but it's actually being developed by the guys who Minchari / Riot Civil Unrest at Shadow Warrior Studio Flying Hogs. So it might be interesting.
Holy shit, I'm actually doing damage to this dragon.
Oh god, yeah. It's also really looked over the games in that Cowabunga collection. Oh dear god, I feel bad for people who decided to jump into the NES TMNT game. They do not know what they're getting into.
That fucking fire kills you instantly. God damn. So, you got any plans for tomorrow?
Not entirely.
No? Yeah, same here. Like, I have to... Let's go. I found that there's a job fair thing I was going to go to. It's online only. That's a little annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, the only remote plans I've even got are just gonna be my drill. You know, after I sleep, get up, see what my old man wants to do for dinner or whatnot. See if I need to start cooking or not. And depending on how that goes, afterwards, I'm just gonna get on 14 and start trying to do my stuff for the day, and then get off and find something else to play.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, find something else to play. Maybe watch some other stuff. Like maybe get back to watching some Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I never watched Kamen Rider, but everyone tells me I would like it.
Yeah, that's probably depends on which one you want where you want to start with it though, because it's just a reminder, this series is old.
Apparently it's Power. Yeah, it was Power Rangers before Power Rangers. It literally is what Power Rangers is.
Yeah, but like I said, what I mean when I say old, I mean the very first one was literally back when if you wanted to simulate someone that they were climbing up something, like climbing fast, you would literally have to, you know, cut it to where it looked like they jump from one spot to another while they're climbing.
What's it called? I'm trying to think about what else do I remember from the old school Power Rangers.
So here it is. The very Kamen Rider began back in '71.
God, that sounds old.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to sneak up on this drag. Oh, actually, no, I need to summon the wolves. Crap. Forgot to set up my thing.
Yeah. And of course, though, since this series has been going on for so long, they've essentially separated how the era for how these shows sit in. Like, the Showa era, as it's dubbed, was the one from 71 to 80 to 94. So, like, from that long. Which this also includes, essentially everything that was also, it also includes all the movies and TV specials too that go up to that point. Well, most of them there's some other special stuff that came out later on that were more like, like there's one that came out later on as a TV special that was a memorial special program, but everything else was like within from that time frame to there, and then counted for that whole series.
Yeah, I did not expect you to be such a Power Rangers fan.
Oh yeah, dude. I grew up watching Mighty Morphin almost all the series when I was younger.
You know, Exclusive actually met a lot of the cast.
Sweet.
Like he has Tommy's autograph.
Oh, that's cool.
Jesus Christ, that thing took a chunk out of me.
Yeah, well, so when I was younger, I think the series I did see the most of when I was younger growing up watching TV was Turbo.
You know, the one I remember the most is Wild Force.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say for me it was like I didn't see much of Turbo. I saw Space and some of Galaxy, but then after that though I didn't really see I didn't really see much of them after Galaxy up until Ninja Sword. Oh no, I also saw Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force, but yeah, I don't think I saw Jungle.
Whoa, this thing destroyed the fucking ruins on him.
Yeah, I think it was I think it might have been Wild Force or yeah, I didn't see Wild Force growing up.
God damn, that fucking dragon. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I thought I could hide behind the fucking rocks, but nope. That was a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, somebody messaged me on Discord, I think. Nope, that's just an alert about something.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been watching this show. I've been mostly watching Kamen Rider. I started watching Kamen Rider during the Heisei era, as it was, which was from 2000 to 2019.
Heisei era?
Yeah, the Heisei era. Like, that's how they dubbed. Like Phase 1 for Heisei was from 2000 to 2009. Then Phase 2 was from again 2009 to 2019.
Hmm.
Ugh.
My second guess about that is like that sounds a little close to Henshin.
Yeah, close, yeah, very so. But yeah, say went Showa, Heisei, and then went to Reiwa. Is the order of the for how many series they got going? Because that's it. It's been going since that long, dude. You know they're gonna be splitting this shit up. But yeah, I've actually managed to sit and watch all the way through of Kamen Riders of Kuga, Kamen Rider Kuga and Agito. I tried watching all of Ryuki, but I couldn't. I was fading out while watching Ryuki, which did get dubbed as Dragon Warrior. Not sure how well that went, but
It was a thing.
you know, yeah. I mean, it's fair. Saban's tried to dub Kamen Rider, but the general problem is Kamen Rider's way more violent than
Power Rangers.
Power than yeah. Super Sentai is like it's child friendly compared to Kamen Rider.
Isn't the whole entire thing like it's like a high school show? Like a Saved by the Bell kind of situation?
Super Sentai, more than likely. Kamen Rider is definitely more arcade drama because there are people to die, like straight up death.
Didn't they actually kill off one of the Power Rangers like because she had cancer? Which I always felt that was super mean.
They do that sometimes. I don't know the exact reason why they kill her off or whatnot, but it's like sometimes they will kill them off. You might think of this Lost Galaxy because I know that Lost Galaxy is the one I know that actually literally had a like mid-season transfer of the Ranger, like where the Ranger actually died in Lost Galaxy. Remember, most of the times when they did transfer, it's more so the character in the show was moving on to something else in their life, and they had to find new Rangers to take their place. Lost Galaxy is the only one I can think of in my mind that when they dubbed it over here, the lady that's playing the Pink Ranger in that show, her character actually died.
Damn, all my wolves are down.
But yeah, since I skipped over Ryuki, I'm now trying to watch the Kamen Rider 5s, or as it's written out as Kamen Rider 555.
That's sounds like a Japanese title for sure.
Yeah, it is, but it's referred to as Kamen Rider 5s. Yeah, the series goes through a lot of stuff here because most of them, like I said, most of the series I think it was up until I think it was Blade or probably even Hibiki where they really kept an insect motif going.
Trying to think. Was there? No, that's Wild Force. Yeah, I remember in Wild Force there was a Power Ranger who was basically a pole shark, but his thing was a wolf. Man, I should really rewatch Power Rangers.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wait,
Yeah, mostly get that book.
Did you ever watch Sleepy Cabin?
Sleepy Cabin.
Yeah, the podcast with Camper TV.
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, hold on, just gotta heal up. Because they talked a lot about Power Rangers in one episode. It was actually really entertaining. I did not know Snapper was a big Power Rangers fan.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting there. Yeah, like I said, I don't say if you did want to watch a Kamen Rider, I'd say you take your pick. If you want to watch the Showa series, because they will generally do they're not all linked, but sometimes whether it be a special you know, with the specials, will they bring older Common Riders back in, or the movies?
Oh yeah, try to pander to nostalgia.
Yeah, it's less pandering and more so they'll bring back, like, it's like a trying to transitional, like say, yeah, like say, you know, like we'll throw involved with like the old writers showing with the previous series writers showing up, or previous series' writers showing up, depending. The only series that did that, the only series that didn't really do that, or did different, where it was like part of the whole entire show, was the series known as Kamen Rider Decade. Because that one was literally about that one literally showed a bunch of the older Kamen Riders in a different kind of way, though. The best way to describe it here is the main thing with Decade was the main character will travel to different worlds.
Okay, this sounds like Quantum Leap now.
Yeah. Well, I say, yeah, this is like this is the last one of the initial phase 1 of the Heisei era, like 2000. This is the 2009 show, Decade. His whole thing was he traveled to different worlds, and these different worlds had to be some of the other Kamen Riders universes.
Also, so it's Marvel What If before.
Kind of like that, because those worlds were different from how we saw most of the time. And the thing was, there was this thing going around where instead of there being like a normal rider, there's someone giving out these cursed-looking kind of dials or whatnot to other people, or plant them into them, that would allow them to transform into what is known as another version of those Kamen Riders.
Okay, now this is starting to sound like Kingdom Hearts and the whole entire Nobody subplot.
It's not, because it's silly. It's different enough, because the way is, though, the people usually would go crazy with that. Like, they usually get most of those powers based from the rider, but it'd be like a more monstrous villain version, essentially. So you can so it's like you can definitely say like it might be like that, but it was like say it was its own little contained thing here, because Decade's only showed up like, I think he's only had a Decade. That was Decade's whole thing, was the different world stuff. After that, most of them stayed in their own thing, and the only time they ever made another appearance was during the final Heisei show, which was ZO.
ZO?
Yeah, it was Z-IO. Yeah, so that's why I feel just said ZO like that, because its whole thing was the riders using these different little essentially like medallions or badges here. They put them on their belt, and they could gain the powers based on those some of the other riders. So so it was worth like the particular main character would have his own one, but then he could always attach these other ones on there and gain access to the other primary riders from the series, gain access to their abilities. So it was stuff like that.
This Dragon Hit handles me so much.
And of course, after the whole Heisei era, we're currently right now on 2 here. We're currently in 2 of the we're in right now 2 shows right now, which is there's 01, Saber, and Revice.
Have you been to a convention? No, never.
I said, what did you say? You kind of get out on the start.
Have you ever been to a convention? Like
No,
an anime convention or anything?
No, I haven't been to one of those.
Because they're always selling like Kamen Rider merch, and I'm always seeing like people walk around with like these guns that click into like a key, it's like they click a key thing into it, or like an ignition, and it unlocks a sword. It's crazy. It's pretty cool stuff.
That might be based on let's see.
Oh, the Mighty Morpher.
Probably it might be based on certain ones here, because there's it could be based on the Shot Riser from 01. Because they know some of the shows have some of the riders have different means of doing their henshins. Some of them have a standard one, and others have variants of it. It's all like Sentai. So it's best way to put it's like, you know, like how the 6 Ranger usually joins in most of the time. He usually has like, sometimes has a different means of morphing in Super Sentai. Yeah, in Kamen Rider, not everyone might have a different way of doing it. Like the best way to describe it for 01, there's like a standard belt that the main character wears that he would allow him to do his henshin. Another group of characters had what's known as a shot riser, which was like, is there a police force? And there's typically like a gun for them to shoot, but if they put the essentially a identification key that allowed them to transform into it, and they fired a bullet from it, that's what allowed them to do their transformation. It's just like, you know, just like with Super Sentai, Kamen Rider always does theirs differently for each new series. So it could have been that there. Could be based on the newer one here, which I've not seen anything about Revise.
You know what made me stop actually caring about Power Rangers? I saw this one clip of Kamen Rider where this one guy basically goes through every Red Ranger up to that point. Like, he uses all the Rangers, like all the different types of Red Rangers. It was crazy.
Yeah, the Forever Red episode.
Alright, so I'm two-handing the sword, so hopefully this does something. I kind of cheated. I saw a guide how to beat this thing.
Everything showing here where it shows what the transformation device is, and as I haven't put a tool or anything out yet for Revise yet. Yeah, that's the thing in Japan. Like they will sell merch on
everything.
For everything for a Kamen Rider, especially the morphers. Yeah, because an interesting thing to note, with all the morphers, they are generally designated to work with all, like even if it's used one that's not, if it's a morpher not even used by the primary or any of the other ones that can transform, it will still react with theirs even if they never transformed into it. So you know they definitely planned it all out, even if it's not in the show.
They knew what they were doing.
Man.
I am wasting magic.
Oh yeah, and nothing else to know too. Almost all the Kamen Rider shows have at least one character that goes through like kind of this dark arc, whether it be the main character or a side one that changes. There's always at least one that always goes like this dark phase or starts out as it. You know, like it's an opposing rider for whatever reason. Or they might have this power, they can tap into that's far more dark and destructive and they have to learn not to tap into it.
The whole Venom, it's like a Venom kind of situation?
Kinda. The best way I can kind of describe this here was like, say, it was for Kamen Rider, let's see here, yeah, Kuga. Kuga's thing was the main character he could change to different forms for his armor, and that changed how his strength was. You know, where he was stronger. Like Red was the most neutral and strongest one. There was a blue form which was more agile, but it lacked strength, so he had to use had a weapon for it. Purple mode, which is definitely a tank style. He was slow, but he could take hits, and he used a sword as his weapon. And then there was a green one, which would enhance his senses, so he could be able to find and he could hear and track things easier. And his weapon choice for that form was a gun. But he also had another form, which was more dangerous, because it was one that could, essentially destroy the fucking planet if he was to use his finishing move in that form.
So wait, it was basically the whole entire like Super Saiyan 3. Is it?
Kind of, but not exactly. Because the thing is, though, we get a hint of what that form would look like, but we don't actually see it in the show.
Okay,
But we get a close hint to it.
I think I've accepted that I can't beat this dragon on stream.
Like the best way I can describe it here would be like that's what it's right. The closest we get to seeing that power like is at one point he eventually gets a power boost for himself.
Mm-hmm.
That allows him to kind of get this gold trim and a bit more of a gold bracelet on his body. If he does his finishing his finishing move, which for all the riders is like a variation of a kick. Because that's always been a Kamen Rider staple. Their finishing move is always a rider kick.
I thought the staple was don't look at explosions.
Not really. Like they're almost like I said, all their finishing moves are generally a variation of them doing a jump in the air into a jumping kick. That's usually what it is. It's always a variation of a kick move, as how it is for all the riders, as their finisher for their standard one. You know, if they get other means of doing them, they will do them, but their primary one's always been a kick. As in when Kuga, when Kuga got that power boost, and he did that, and he had that new power and that power up when he did his rider kick, it was enormously more. It was supremely more powerful than his last one. That it actually almost could have damaged the city he was in when he did it. So this final form that we don't see in the show it's been said that if he did the rider kick in that form, it could have destroyed the damn planet. That's how powerful that alternate form was.
So wait, did they have a sense of power scaling or no?
The power scaling was more so. It wasn't really not entirely, because most riders were like this here, where something like Kuga, where he had different forms, they were generally used for the situation, you know?
Uh-huh.
There's no one that was actually stronger, though he did have ones that were much more powerful, but they would tap into, they'd also take more on him. The thing for him, like for Kuga in particular, like he has a standard form, which is his base. Then he has this rising, which comes with the golden trim I mentioned before, which essentially was his powered up state, what he had to use.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this known as the super form, which is the more dangerous things. Yeah. So let's see here.
It's basically the equivalent of a PC overclocking.
Pretty much here.
Sorry, I keep trying to use not euphemism. What do you call it?
An analogy?
Yeah. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Yeah.
Of course I guess.
Yeah. But like I said, we saw that there, but there's also, just super, there's also the ultimate form, which is like I said, the most dangerous ones I mentioned.
How did he see me?
Like I said, if Kuga ever went to his ultimate form, that's the one that could easily destroy the planet in various different means. Like, none are specified, but considering how strong his initial one is, it's understandable why his ultimate would be more dangerous. And of course, he can go even further than that, known as the Rising Ultimate.
God damn it. Just gotta get a good blood loss off of him.
So yeah, like I said, and just particular there, just for that most part there, Kuga's the one that followed under that kind of thing there, where he had different forms. The different forms were there; they served different purposes, and his power boost was just there to help him fight the stronger enemies that he had to fight. Because the way it also depends on which series, what rules are planned by in each series too. Like Ryuki's rules were you had to use cards that would activate your powers, your transformation, and special abilities. So if you had a card and used it, you would have that advantage. But if you didn't have that card, it was out of your hand. Kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you stole it. Because that's the thing. You get someone dropped the card or they pulled it out and didn't use it in time, you could steal the card and use it yourself. Though, of course, that's same for Ryuki and Blade. Since they work on kind of a sort of card, using cards as a transformation of power means. I'm sorry. This suddenly went from us just talking about stuff to me giving a Kamen Rider history lesson.
No, this is actually interesting. This is interesting. Like I'm aware of the series. I just I never really knew about it. You know what I mean?
That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. But as I said, if you were curious to watch it, I'd say try and find, like, say, if you're curious about it, you can see if you want to check the old Kamen Rider, like the very first one. It's like, watch an episode of that, see what you think, and then probably check out at least an episode of the first one from say, for Showa series, like the very first one, just called Kamen Rider. Check an episode of that, see what you think of it, and then go to the Heisei series and check out an episode of Kuga, like the first episode of it, and just get an idea what you might think about where you think you might want to start with it, okay?
Yep. Oh, fat rolls.
Yeah. Because the way it works here is, like, unless it's a special or show or whatnot, usually the older series usually don't get reference to the newer ones for the most part. So, like, once it went to the Heisei series, Showa, like, really rarely get a call back unless it's a movie or TV special in particular. You just have to keep in mind that Heisei might call back to earlier ones too.
Supposed to be like a lot of inside stuff I'm not gonna get.
Well, not entirely. Like I said, each series plays by its own rules essentially. The one time those rules get altered is for specials or when, for specials and movies, those rules get changed there. And if it's ones that where they travel to different worlds or dimensions stuff like that, then things can be different if they go into one that happens to have been from a previous writer series.
So hammer is strong, but it's too slow. Can't use. God damn. I need to maybe I should say this is my last Elden Ring stream because I'm kinda burning out here, aren't I?
Yeah, it might need to there. I mainly watched through all these because the one I'm looking forward to watching is Kamen Rider X8. That's the one I'm looking forward to watching the most.
Oh, dude, you know what I just thought of?
What?
Okay, so you know how we have that Gundam game coming, right?
Yeah, the Evolution.
Mm-hmm. What are the odds of us getting, like, Avas involved?
I wouldn't be surprised they did it as a collab, because for some reason, Neon Genesis Evangelion happens to be the collab. The best way to put it is the collab whore in Japan.
No, you're right. They actually, I seen on Twitter, they actually collabed with a freaking lobster company. Yeah.
Like I said, that's not me being mean about it. That's like just the best way I can think of, best way to describe it, because they have collab with just about like a bunch of mobile games. They collab with a bunch of Japanese online games.
KFC.
Japanese companies they'll collab with all of them for stuff.
The freaking public transit.
Yeah, good lord, yeah. Like I said, it's not being mean with it. It's kind of amazing that we think about that. Neon Genesis Evangelion is the one that gets all that, and it's not, any other series really. Like no other show in Japan gets this kind of collab use.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than Evangelion, which just blows my mind. Because it's like, what the hell? I mean, dude, there was like literally like I think it was like a PSA commercial or ad or whatnot made using the voice cast for the dub version of Evangelion. And it's a legit thing too. and it's like, what the hell?
Just
It makes you laugh, but it's like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, everyone has their price. Shit, I'm behind. I'm literally between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was an AIDS PSA. That's what it was.
An AIDS PSA?
That's what it was for Evangelion. It was an AIDS PSA.
That is such. What?
Yes.
I really hope it wasn't during that movie. During the end of Evangelion.
No.
Okay, because that is just that would be in really poor taste.
Yeah.
God, am I just a dark person?
No, but it's the thing though. It's not. It has no affiliation with it. It just happened to have Shinji and Asuka's voice actors in it.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't like an Ava thing.
But it's you gotta understand when they talk like that and they sound like those characters, it pops in your head like, oh my god, it's Evangelion AIDS PSA. What the fuck?
Oh, like how Jason Griffith always sounds like Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Since I keep dying here, I'm just gonna explore the uncharted parts of the map.
I found it here, and I'll link it to you so you can check it out later.
Why does this? It sounds so cursed. It sounds so cursed.
It's so fucked up.
God damn. Damn, dude, that I don't know, something about that just seems cursed to me.
Just listen to it, right?
Ava. We went from talking about Gundams, talking about the PlayStation thing, talking about Kamen Rider lore, and now an Ava AIDS commercial.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, I wonder what exclusive would be like if he was here to see this.
He'd probably be telling me, cut the stream.
Yeah, I'd probably say cut the stream. Just losing his shit too. And also probably wouldn't believe it either until actually showing the video too. It's like, it's legit. It was a thing. Like I said, it may not be tied to it, but fucking Christ, knowing who the voice cast is, it's hard not to picture, especially with how they sound. It's like, they definitely sound like Shinji and Asuka. Oh god. And so when I first heard that, I was cracking myself up. It's like, I know I should be laughing at this, but it's fucking hilarious just hearing this.
Hey, actors gotta make their money, right?
Oh, I don't blame them, but still, it's just one of those, like, this is funny because like this was something that people thought was lost for years.
Have you ever seen like those crazy Disney kid commercials? Well, not that they're kids anymore. Like when they became adults, I think Ashley Tisdale has a booty commercial. Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like literally, you see her being humped by. It's like a hotel commercial, and everything in the room is humping her. I don't know if that was Ashley Tisdale or who was the girl who played London Tipton. You know what I'm talking about?
Not entirely. As I said, my skills when I was younger, but I didn't really watch a whole lot of just standard Disney stuff when I was older. Oh dear God. Someone fucking animated the PSA.
Oh Jesus Christ! You link me that. I need to see this.
I don't think it's anything serious, but it's funny as shit. Just like. Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh shit.
The things you find on YouTube.
Yeah.
I made a huge mistake of streaming hungry.
What?
I ate something that burned my mouth, and I say, I'll eat the rest of this later after stream. Laughing.
I'm sorry. I just watched that thing. And it's funny as shit. Oh god! So I get up and laugh. Like, oh, so like I said, the PS. Like I said, I should be laughing about this thing, but it still fucking cracks me up. like honestly, this AIDS PSA is about as bad as the fucking anti-drug commercials they used to do.
Oh, there.
I mean, when I mean bad, I mean like this is like this ain't outright real, and it's more so comedic nowadays when you look back on them.
Uh-huh.
I thought once that this is what your brain's like on drugs when he shows you the fried egg.
Oh, yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, it's like, dude, that's bad. Oh yeah, that one about that dad asked his son like why he's smoking pot or weed or whatever it was, and he says,
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah. Like I said though, the old Dare campaigns were they're horrible, and I mean, and more so like they were horrible in the fact they did not work. They were more comedic.
For a small donation.
I give them props for trying, but even I'm like, dude, these are not gonna work. People are gonna laugh their asses off of this shit if they even know. Like, I'm one of the thing, like, I can't believe Dare themselves even thought it was a good idea to be like, straight up realistic with these kids about what these things will do to you. When if you want someone to remember something better, you don't go like dead serious. I know you can't be jokey or entertaining so with like because of this stuff, but it's like that's not gonna stick with people at all. Like we'll remember it, but we'll laugh at it considering how bad the acting was. But we won't care about the message you're trying to send, right?
I think. Shit. I was gonna say something. Did you ever see the Nostalgia Critics top Nostalgia top PSAs?
Oh lord, I hadn't seen that. I'm like, oh no.
It's actually pretty crazy because the Canadian ones are more crazy than the American ones.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Making entry to the academy impossible without a glintstone key.
I'll have to look that up later.
A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals.
But like, yeah, it's just. Oh, I forgot what we were at because we went off on that Ava tangent. I had to bring up the freaking AIDS PSA.
I'm still surprised that I'm still in shock that that's a thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of us were initially when we first heard about it until Red Brad brought it up, and then we're like, oh my god, this is lost media, and people lost their shit.
Lost media. That's such an interesting thing. Honestly, I feel like a lot of lost media is being preserved properly now.
And now it probably is though, but considering how old some of this stuff was, I also don't understand about why it wasn't, because I think like
technology wasn't there.
Mostly of that, like, yeah, I remember a lot. That was probably back there in the whole, around when VHS and CDs were becoming a thing. But nowadays, people are like more concerned about preserving stuff because no one does a good enough. Because people realize, oh yeah, a lot of this stuff is disappearing nowadays, and no one's doing anything to make it preserve it. Especially the game companies, like they're the biggest offenders of that crap.
Oh yeah, that's why Panzer Dragoon Saga's code is lost. Damn.
God, like really, that definitely sucks that definitely sucks.
Yeah, I always wanted to play that RPG. I'm actually a big Panzer Dragoon fan.
Yeah, it's definitely sucks too, because I guess that literally means the only best, like probably the best way you can play now, you would have to find like would have the emulator, or Sega themselves will have to find someone who's uploaded the ROM for it and work from that code if they can. I literally feel like the only way they could really try and do anything like that, they would literally have to find that and try to use the code as a basis, then, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that would mean Sega would have to eat a lot of crow.
Yeah, definitely. Though to be fair though, Sega's also the one, like, they're not as heavy-handed or so about people playing on doing fan games and whatnot about their content, unlike other companies are.
Yeah, Nintendo rips Silvergunner's channel.
Yeah, it's like the guy can't even make you like shit posting memes of their songs, and he can't even do that. It's like, come on, guys, really?
Actually, you can't even make jokes with Nintendo without them, like, contacting your Twitter account.
Which, like, for me though, my Twitter's filled some stuff that they'd probably want to change their minds immediately, and even if they did, I'm like, and I should care why? Because I tell them, look, if it ain't Nintendo of America, I don't give a rat's ass, because Japanese and European laws don't count for squat in America.
Exactly.
Which sadly is something that Toei still doesn't get.
No. And it's always sad when you see Team 4-Star's channel go down. Even though they fixed it, and it's... that's so irritating.
It's not just them, but also Totally Not Mark had to go through that crap, too.
Holy shit, there's a lake.
Yeah, because Totally Not Mark was doing he was doing videos that were like reviews and whatnot of Dragon Ball, but the thing is, he didn't use a whole lot of he used a little bit of animated footage. The most he generally would use like stills from the show or whatnot. The one time animated footage was used if it was needed for a scene, or help sell a scene better than the manga could do it.
Have you ever seen SSJ?
SSJ. That's
He did like he did a really good Brawly abridge.
and no, I hadn't seen that.
It's actually really entertaining.
Though to be fair, I've not really watched a lot of Super. I mostly just saw clips and bits and pieces of it that was put up on YouTube, because I'm like, I don't really like Super, honestly. But that's just a me thing.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like for me, it was just the fact. For me, it's just that Super tries to do way too much stuff to course correct because of evolution, and in the process of doing that, they also make stuff, in my opinion, they made things worse. To be honest though, the TV show, they didn't need to redo the first two movies as their own individual arcs. They did not need to do that. That's probably just me thinking that though, but that definitely creates a problem there, in my opinion.
Okay, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Oh shit!
And then of course the Goku Black arc, like, it starts out good for us all, but then it ends I'm like, this ended horribly.
Oh, sorry about screaming like that. I just got sideswiped.
No, that's fine, dude.
Oof. Hey, how do you put up all the screaming I give you?
Trust me. In another Discord I'm in, there are guys that scream way more than this.
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely terrified though when I'm actually screaming. Like when you're about to be killed, and then I finally get why people scream in horror movies.
Yeah.
There's an NPC here. I'll come back to her later.
Hello. Right over here.
God damn. Okay, let's turn around and see if I can find that map. So the entire map will be filled out. And I don't have to worry about it no more. God, this game is gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely. For us, of Elden Ring, it definitely looks nice. So again, it's just, for me, it's not it's not my kind of game.
I mean, you gotta respect that the fact that it basically revived hard games. The games don't have to hold people's hands anymore. And for that, I thank it.
Yeah. No, I'm on saying they don't like. It doesn't need like games don't need to hold your hands continuously, but you know, I'm also not one who's all that into playing games. I'll murder me as their whole thing. That's not something I like to play.
That's fair. This is a very hostile place. I have to leave. Oh my god, they're chasing me. Either way though, I at least completed the map on stream, so they're small victories, take them where you leave, right? Damn it, there's a whole nother section. Honestly, it'll be good to start streaming other stuff on this channel.
Oh yeah, it definitely would be nice for you to mix it up a bit too.
Yeah, I think what's it called? I think next stream there's a game I wanted to stream because it was getting a little traction on Twitter because of drama. I think I told you about this, about the game that the developer was crying on Twitter.
Yeah, that one. Yes, I forgot the exact name for it, but I definitely know you mentioned there's a game the developer for us was crying on about Twitter.
Spectacular Sparky, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a fun name. It's made by the guy who did the Angry Video Game Nerd game. The fuck is that? I don't know how all these other streamers play this game so professionally. It's a new game. How are people so good at this game already?
I think some of them probably been playing it with playing Dark Souls or any of the other games like that to get a general idea, or some of them got people who help them out with it.
I played Dark Souls.
Testing.
No, I'm saying I've played Dark Souls though.
Well, yeah, I'm saying some of them probably played through it a bunch played it through a bunch, or they got someone on hand who's more of an aficionado for this stuff to help them out.
True, and then the beta, right?
Yeah.
Which was PS5 and PC exclusive, which was really stupid. What happened? That was really dumb for them to just like not have it on PS4. Or maybe it did have it on PS4 and I missed the memo. How many of these graces did I miss?
I wouldn't know off the top of my head there. I wasn't keeping track of it for the most part.
That's fair. Huh, looks like noblemen are fighting knights. Why are they all blue? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I really can't pick a direction and, stick to it, huh? Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Actually, Castlevania. I'm in the Castlevania mood, actually. I think my next stream is going to be Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. I got a GBA collection. I never touched it.
As I've actually played through Aria Sorrow on the Wii U, and that was my first. That was actually the only. That's the only way I was like legally able to play Aria Sorrow. But I played through that and cleared it, got it, and 100% got all the souls.
Yo, look at these fishmen. Wait, did you got all the souls in like one playthrough, or did you have to do multiple?
Nah, I want. You get everything. You can get them all in one playthrough. It's just it will take you a while to grind some of them out because the drop rate for some of them.
Fucking frog people, man. It's weird. Okay, I can't club them to death. I need to use something sharper. Oh, but the club at least staggers them. Oh, you didn't get the House of the Dead remake when that comes out?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm waiting to see.
Oh, because of how they did Panzer Dragoon?
Yeah. Well, so I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see how it's going to turn out a bit there, because it's like, I mean, it looks nice and all, but I'm like, that's just not the. As I want to wait to see how the music's going to be and see if the dialogue is still going to be cheesy bad. Yeah.
I would think they would keep it in like as a mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd like them to.
You know, my only major complaint is that game takes place in the middle of the day and it's pitch black dark.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, in fair, in the original House of the Dead, it was like it was a stormy day when the game takes place. So that kind of gave you a reason why it was so dark out and everywhere.
Huh? I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, it is. It is actually gray, but it is bright outside though.
It's kind of throws it definitely throws it off a little bit there, because you gotta remember you literally have to walk through the gate to literally find a couple scientists already dead, and one hands you a picture of all the others, and your whole objective from there is to kill everything and save as many of the scientists as you can.
Have you seen that shitty House of the Dead movie by Uwe Boll?
God no.
It's a fun watch. Like it's fun. Like it's like one of those, garbage movies that you just watch just to take it apart with your friends.
Yeah, I kind of like Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Basically, yeah. Jesus Christ, where am I? %of this my stream is just getting lost.
Yeah, well, to be fair, in open world games like that, that's usually going to happen unless you've waited long enough for people to
Figure everything out.
Figure where stuff is, so you can go find it yourself.
That's true. That's true. Alright, let's get back to someplace familiar. Oh shit, I'm in unrecorded territory. God damn it, how do I keep doing that to myself? my back. I can't wait for that move to Twitch. That's gonna be so much more helpful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll have that thing set up so people can remind me to take a break. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just call it here. I explored shit on the map. That's something, right?
Yeah, that's definitely some. You just you also kind of want to take a break, take a breather at the very least, right?
Yeah, because, as much as I like this game, I'm getting frustrated dying so much.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I think the next game I'm going to stream before I start doing my my memorial marathon for my friend is going to be, you know what, I'll wing it, right?
Yeah, it sounds good. Just wing it. Wait till it is until you feel like wanting to play.
I mean, I already have this spectacular Sparky thumbnail made, so I might as well do that, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah,
man.
and it's a genre. It's a complete genre shift, which is what I sorely need right now. What do I have? Oh yeah, I gotta finish Mutants in Manhattan. That game is hard. Let me quit out properly.
Let's see. That's all into the Gungeon there. I've got that, and Vanquish too.
Vanquish is such a good ass game.
Yeah. I mean, it's platinum, so it's gonna be nutty.
Exactly. That game has such crazy detail in it, but that's a discussion for another day. Well, I've been Cyber. I want to thank everybody who showed up in chat. Grave Kenshin, thank you for showing up. No Herald.
No problem, dude.
The 2 bots that came in too. Like, seriously. Mama Susan, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Alright.